Um, Hi, welcome back to Chiquiddle, aka Can I Quest That Line? I'm your host, Ryan Rose, and I'm here with my co-host, my main host, my bad boy, 6'4" Sycamore, aka the Ginger Giant, aka Tomato Softball, aka Sweet Low Beef Ho, Devin Hewitt.
I love braised beef. That's true. That is true. Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Are you talking to me or the audience? We
You
don't
can
give a
answer.
fuck about you.
Oh
okay?
my God.
I'm joking.
We are the only podcast who actively thinks our fan base sucks and is nerds. If you like any of this, you're a loser.
And so are we. So join us.
Yeah, obviously we're the biggest loser. Like the show.
So what are we talking about today, Nev?
DMing basics. This has been a long time coming. We recorded this episode, and then the audio was shit, so now we're redoing it.
Just like 2 hours.
But we were gonna redo it last week, but we scheduling issues, and as you can notice, a move. Brian moved out of his long-term committed rental agreements, and that. Dude, that's sad, man. He lived in the same apartment for 6 years.
5
5?
years.
All right. Well, then I just lied to you, and I'm sorry, audience. But
See, I got that insight check, which we will discuss.
true. Yeah. So I'm gonna be. We're gonna do a little bit of a, like, how would you say, a trial session? Not really a
yeah.
trial, like a
Practice
demonstration.
run. Yeah, demonstration.
I'm gonna be the DM. I'm gonna run Ryan through a very well thought out and complex campaign that is definitely just not a list of bullet points that I have here. But we start with an introduction to Ryan's character, who will be entering my twisted, sick world.
My name is Bolo Marmaderman. I am a tiefling lore bard, College of Lore for the subclass. I'm level 3, I'm 22. I have about like a soft blue skin with a very nice purple trench coat
And a soft 9.
and a soft 9 centimeter dick.
Centimeter? Oh no, Bolo.
It's soft, all right? Relax.
I'm sorry, Bolo.
I compensate with my charisma. It all works out in the end.
Yeah. Cool. Well, welcome. You enter the world of Nevinvania.
Nevinvania.
Probably should have been Nevania,
Nevania, Neville, Nevtown.
but you're heading to the capital city of Nevtown. It's by the coast, by the rice cooker sea, not far from the air fryer mountains. It's a dense forest that opens up into this small little chantilly-clad market. You see there's wooden stalls set up. There's a gnome man selling some potions. There's a tiefling woman selling some herbs, a druid selling various knickknacks and dream catchers and stuff like that. But behind the market, the rest of the city spans out. There is small stone buildings. You see one of them is a tavern called the Buck's Horn Tavern. There is a town hall at the end of town that is guarded by city guards, and there's a port onto the air. Wait, what did I say? Rice cooker ocean.
Rice cooker ocean.
There's some people running around with lobster traps, fishing gear, setting up. Give me a perception check as you enter the town to see if you see anything more than that.
Absolutely. Anything requiring a check or save will be rolled with our famous D20.
Mm-hmm. And prompted by me beforehand. Or typically, just confirm with the DM before you roll a dice.
Always confirm with the DM. Never just start rolling dice.
Yeah.
I am proficient in perception. That means I get a +2 to this roll. And since I'm a bard, I also have expertise, which means I have ×2 my proficiency to a couple of my proficiencies, one of them being perception, which means I have a +4 to this roll. Plus my wisdom, which is a +1. So +5. 14.
14, yeah, you smell the sea breeze. It's like oysters and like burning whale oil combined at the same time. I don't know if you like that or not, but that's what this city sounds like.
Smells like home.
Yeah, as you're in the market, you see people bustling around, and you see with a 14, you see that this little gnome trader who is selling potions is talking to this young woman, and the woman is saying, "Oh, 100 gold for this single lesser healing potion," and the the gnome merchant says, "Yeah, 100 is fair for a potion like that, actually." She's like, "Okay, I guess if you know best." She pays him 100 gold for a lesser healing potion.
I'm going to gingerly strut up to this man, to this little gnome. I'm going to say,
"Hey, what's your name?"
the infamous Bolo Myrmidon, at your service.
"I've never heard of you. Famous."
Well, not everyone knows fine music now, do they?
"I guess not. I don't really listen. I just sell potions. And I'm Southern now."
What kind of potions do you have, mister?
"The best healing potions money could buy. And maybe an invisibility if you're a pervert."
Well, I've no need to be a pervert. Ladies throw themselves at me.
That's as he taps you up. "That's awesome, dude. I'm happy for you." Can he do an insight check to see if you're lying?
Absolutely. Is this contesting?
Yeah, I guess so. Deception against his insight.
Okay.
Or are you being true or are you lying?
Bolo Myrmidon does not get pussy.
All right, then deception. Oh.
Not one.
And then dirty 20. I don't think you get pussy, man. I just get a vibe from you that is not akin to that of a pussy slayer.
I'll have you know that just because I smell like shit doesn't mean it's coming from my mouth.
I wouldn't think it was coming from your mouth. Why would it come from your mouth?
My old teacher, who threw a saxophone at my head, said some pretty nasty things that traveled more than my reputation would like to admit.
What was his name?
His name was Cabinet Bridgeton.
All right, let me just write that down. As a DM, you want to take notes.
So do your players. As a player, you also want to take notes so you don't mistake your outlandish names that you just Kaiser Sose ate off a kitchen.
Dude, I can't believe you just look around and use that for a name. I would never do that. Now, back to the rice cooker oceanfront. All right, Bolo. Well, do you want to buy anything?
I'm going to start taking a look at his stock. Kind of bend over, take a good look, pretend I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Do they all look like healing potions?
The ones on the table are all lesser healing potions. There is a little metal cage behind him that has some other different colored ones. You see one that's like very like milky, clear white that's swirling around. There's also one that's like a dark green that has like a thick viscous look to it.
We like thickness. It's one of Bolo's traits. Anything thick, he's got to get. Anything
Write that
thin,
down.
you don't wanna min with.
Okay.
Anyways, Bolo starts to rub his devilish stash. I only like the good quality, the top shelf. What's in that cage?
Well, yeah, there's the invisibility potion I was talking about, and the green one has wyvern toxin.
How much for the toxin?
For a guy like you, I'd give you a discount. 400 gold.
Can you insight that if that's a discount?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna see if he's lying.
He will do a deception check,
I will add my wisdom modifier since insight stems from wisdom, so that's a +1 to this.
and he will add his charisma modifier as deception stems from charisma.
I passed with a 7.
It's close. No, he's totally ripping you off. You could tell he was ripping off that woman when you walked up. 100 gold for a lesser healing potion was far too steep a price. Same thing for the Werven toxin. At least in this world, 400 is far above what you would typically pay.
Which seems like an average price.
It's a pretty powerful toxin. I think a lesser healing potion is typically 50 gold. I don't know. I'm so bad with remembering the prices of this shit.
I'm going to say 50 gold.
I was going to say 150.
I'm going to say 150 gold. How much gold do I have?
You have 149.
Son of a bitch. Who robbed me?
I swear I lost a quarter or something.
400 gold.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
My daddy died getting this Werven toxin.
Insight to hell.
Okay, he's going to do it with disadvantage.
Not 20.
Yeah, he's lying.
I just like lean all the way over and just stare into his eyes. Really? Really?
No. Sorry.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair, okay?
Okay.
How about I play you a nice tune and get your mind off things and lighten you up a bit? In exchange, you drop the price just a wee lot of it.
I mean, you can play for me. I don't know if that's going to change how I feel.
My saxophone being on my back with a strap, I'm just gonna whip it in front like a guitar. It's gonna go right in my mouth. Pause.
Nice. Give me a
Performance.
performance. Yeah.
I also have my expertise in performance, so I will add my 2 × 2 proficiency bonus, which is a 4, and then I'm also going to add my charisma. Yeah. Charisma.
Yeah.
I'm also going to add my charisma, which is also at a +2, so that's a +6 to this roll. 12.
Dude, you're rolling a lot of like sixes.
I know,
feel
right?
like
It's not good.
12. Well, he'll just roll to see what you got to beat because he's all crossed up because you called him out on his not dead father. 5. Nice.
Never heard good music
Wow.
before.
You know what? That was beautiful. Reminded me of my living father, who I should reach out to and see if I can rekindle that relationship. It's pretty strained. The voice, I keep forgetting what his voice is. Yeah, I'm Southern, I think. So, well, yeah, I'll do it for 130 for you.
You got a deal.
His little gnome
Tiny
hands,
hands.
yeah, reaches over, gives you a little shake.
A fork in the gold.
And you get a vial of wyvern toxin. This is a big poison time.
I never caught your name. What is your name, good sir?
Oh, you want to know my name? My name's Empty Glass Bottle.
Just to clarify, this is a much better name than our previous name in our last take of this.
I don't remember.
It was Jeffrey Epstein.
That was my father's name, and he named me after his least favorite thing, which was an empty glass bottle, because he was an alcoholic, and whenever the bottle was empty, old Papa Epstein would get violent. All right, so yeah, you're done at the store. You bought a toxin. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the market? You see, there's also like this. There was this tiefling merchant, and there was this druid merchant who looks like a very hairy man.
Tiefling, male or female?
Female.
Hot or not?
Roll a d10 to see what she is on a scale of 1 to 10.
I like that.
It's a 12. She's a 3. And just for the record, empty glass bottle was a 6.
Well, as we all know, Bolo Myrmidon does not have very high standards. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, wait. Roll for Bolo Myrmidon attractiveness.
Okay, bet.
Do you know? What?
Could use the red one.
Oh, okay.
I'm also a 6.
You and empty glass bottle should hit the town.
Yeah, we can remake each other.
Perfect pair.
I'll see you later, Mr. Empty Glass Bottle. I'm gonna strut my way over to this tiefling, who's very. Is it very fugly, or just ugly?
I don't know. Everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Insight. I'm gonna walk up to this tiefling and see what she's selling.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Clarice.
What a beautiful name, Clarice.
Oh, you flirt. Stop.
I love that gum in your hair.
Thanks. It's my child's. He's 4.
How many kids do you have?
6.
You want a 7th?
Whoa. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Not 20.
Oh my god. She's wet. Oh, I need some of these herbs to soak me up. God, I hope my family never watches this.
Mine too. That would be so disappointing.
This is
if I'm winning a
D&D,
3.
guys.
In
You're
a
going.
nutshell.
Your granddad's like, Ryan, I saw the podcast. You shouldn't have gone for the 3. You should.
Like Bolo Myrmidon ain't picky, all right.
He's in character.
What's she selling?
Yeah, she's got a bunch of like herbs and roots and stuff. It looks like components for alchemy. She goes, "Yeah, I don't cook too much myself, but I know what the ingredients are and I know how to find them.
Was this voice inspired by Marty Huggins?
Maybe subconsciously. Anyway, yeah, I got ginger root. I got taro root. I think that's the only roots I can name.
Do you have anything that'll soothe the throat? I'm quite the performer.
Ooh, I got something you can put in your mouth. But yeah, no, I got something. She gets like mint or menthol, a plant with menthol, and grinds it up into a sludge and hands you this pestle full of this just green mud. And she's like, slop that back.
I'll slop something back.
Yeah, it helps a little bit. It's very minty. Your sinuses open up. It's like Vicks Vapor Rub. It's like you ate a handful of Vicks Vapor Rub. Damn, what that tongue do, boy? I'm just go southern. I don't know why I'm going southern today.
Point me to the local tavern, and then you can find out.
Ooh, I get off in an hour. I could meet you there.
I just stopped. He's giving me so many openings. Pause, and I need to stop taking them. Yeah, where is this local tavern?
Yeah, she leans really close to like point you and like lean and like touches you. You just want to go that way and take a Lucy and then a Randy. She just bites some weird root. It's like an onion.
Of course, thank you. I will see you there. 7 o'clock.
Yeah, you will. Get ready.
Bolo Myrmidon's intimidated.
I gotta write her name down. Clarice. That's what I said, right?
I think so. I'm gonna start making my way downtown, walking fast.
Yeah, you walk downtown. Yeah, you head through the market. You see more of the same, just people busting about, selling fish, buying grain or root vegetables, perhaps. And yeah, you head up to the Buckshorn Tavern. And as you approach, you see there's a group of like, looks like big burly fishermen outside smoking big gnome leaf cigarettes in the middle of the day, and they're just taking in the sunlight with a ciggy and a beer.
Good sir, good sir.
What's up?
Can I trouble you for a... Don't worry about it. Fuck. Can I trouble you for a cigar?
Maybe. Why?
I like to inhale into my pretty pink lungs.
Give me a deception check?
Yes, absolutely. 18 plus... base 18.
You know what, kid? You look like a smoker, if I've ever seen one. Here. Hands you one.
Thank you.
Here. Randy, light him up. A guy walks up and does produce flame out of his finger. Lights a cigarette.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to save this puppy for after my show.
No, you're not. I gave it to you to smoke with us. Unless you're challenging me.
To what exactly?
Huh? You're gonna smoke with us because I gave you that to smoke.
Do you have another one I could use after the show?
I mean, if you smoke here with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to... I hope this works. I'm going to put it up to my mouth. And just like... Oh, fuck. Just turn away, face away. Cast prestidigitation. And then have a couple, like, puffs of smoke come out. Delicious. Hearty.
Okay, give me a deception check. He's not very bright. 17.
He's 17.
Yeah, you're good. I've never seen somebody smoke like that. I'm Southern again. I intentionally started this guy. I was like, I'm just gonna be me. Maybe like gruffer. Yeah. So, I've never seen anybody smoke like that, but that was dope. That was really cool.
Tiefling
Good
ways.
chill. What's your name?
Myrmidon.
My name's...
Bolo Myrmidon.
That's an interesting name.
Bolo Hufflepuffle Myrmidon.
That's an awful name. What's the saxophone on your back for? Do you know the guy in the bar?
Which guy?
Yeah, the guy playing music. Give me a... Actually, you don't need a perception check. As he says that, you hear the faint sounds. You didn't notice it before, but the insulation on these thick stone walls of the tavern are really good. But through the door, as somebody walks out, you hear, as the door swings open and closed for a brief second.
Can I memory check that?
For sure.
12.
12. With the 12, you, like, I know that song. Was that? I can't tell. But you think it might be
Couldn't be.
the sweet, sweet melodic tones of Cabinet Fridgeton.
It couldn't be. That son of a bitch. Excuse me, good sir. Excuse me. I just start like
Sprint inside and run away.
Yeah, like sprint, like Ned Flanders, like sprint walking, just like as fast as I can.
Wait, you never asked my name.
Don't give a fuck.
Aw, I had a good one.
I'm sorry, sorry. I was just joking.
It's fine. You walk away.
Yeah, I start, heel toe, just walk into that bar and swing open those double doors.
Yeah, you enter the doors. You see on these... Actually, give me a perception check to see everything you see.
I see everything.
That's your third nat 20. Holy fuck. That dice is weighted. Yeah, you see everything. You see that the crowd is like very... Like, this is seems to be like a sailor's bar. It's like kind of the middle of the afternoon, but it's pretty busy. There's a lot of just dudes around drinking like hard liquor or beer, but they have a no smoking policy inside actually, which is why the guys are outside. So kind of a classy place. The bartender greets you as you walk in. This large burly dwarf man, big ginger mutton chops, bald hair. Just his only hair is just from here to here. Um, Probably my future in real life. And he greets you as you enter, but with a nat 20, you see the man you know is Cabinet Bridgeton on stage, finishing up one hell of a solo. And as he stops, he takes a bow. He's like, "Thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna take 5, and I'll start playing again." With your nat 20, though, you see he turns away, and he goes to grab his water, swiftly puts a line of white powder on his hand, and when he drinks his water, the slickest drug use you've ever seen. You barely caught it.
Son of a bitch, still at it. I'm gonna just like stealthily. Where is he in location to the bar?
Yeah, if you walk into the room, I'd say the bar runs along the right-hand wall, and then the left side is the like majority seating, and then in the far back wall is the stage. Imagine a bar we know well, but if the stage was much closer to the bar.
And where is he in reference to all this?
He's on the stage.
Okay, I see.
But now he's just like off to the side, like kind of halfway behind a curtain, doing drugs.
I see.
He's stretching his fingers.
I'm gonna go to the barkeep at the bar, and just very like just pop up my collars and just like tilt my hat down. Just kind of go up to the bar. One beer, please.
Are you old enough?
But of course, good sir. But of course, I am 22.
Oh,
Would you like to see my ID?
Nah, I believe you. What do you want? Beer? All right.
Because I don't have one. Just a beer. Oh, thank you.
Slides it. It's awesome.
I'm just gonna turn I'm just gonna lower the beer a bit. Just like face the stage, and just like pop open a cork, pour some stuff into that beer.
Give me a sleight of hand check. I'll make this a easy DC because no one's really paying attention to you.
I hope it is. With a 11.
11? With an 11, the bartender goes,
With an 11, I use my feet, aka lucky. I can re-roll 3 dices a day.
Oh.
Because I want this to go off swimmingly.
20, what the fuck? Yo, before anyone could even tell, the one swift hand movement is all it takes. This is a dosed beer. It's actually amazingly well how little you spill. Not a single drop of anything leaves as you just turn, like as you're turning. Done. It looks, honestly, I'm concerned for Bolo's history in bars because he has experience doing this. He is a natural at slipping things into drinks.
Just to sabotage his competition, let's not get anything twisted. Bolo Mermadurman's a good man.
Bolo Mermadurman is an innocent child of God.
With this beer in hand, is there a female bartender?
Yeah, there's a little
waitress.
chambermaid. What are they called? There's I think there might be a bathroom thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure chambermaid's like for other uses.
There's a waitress.
Okay.
Yeah, she was just clearing tables. She comes back with a bunch of empty mugs and sets them down on the bar. Goes, 86 lamb. We're totally out. And the bartender goes,
Waitress, may I?
Hey, how can I help you?
Absolutely. Can you? I have a beer for my friend over there, but I'm a little shy. Do you mind, giving it to him on the house? Of course. I've already bought it.
Free drink for the man on stage?
Yep.
Sure.
There you go.
Give me a deception check. Again, this won't be very hard, because because it's a very normal thing to do. 6. It's just in 20s and 6.
It's just 20s and 6. I wonder. No.
Is 20 near 6?
No, it's near 20. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
right there. Boom,
No,
boom.
that's not super close. Like if it was side by side. What do you add?
Deception.
Yeah.
I am proficient in it, so that's 6 plus a 2 for my proficiency, brings it to an 8, plus another 2 for my charisma, which brings it to a 10.
With the 10, she goes, sorry, I can't bring it up. You'd have to.
That's
It's a policy. I don't know why.
fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you. I'm just gonna like put my leg on the bar.
I got up on the bar.
Yeah.
It's so high.
And just like kind of like look at her with my millimeter Peter.
What is this? A persuasion check?
I guess this is Bolo's way of rizzing.
Hey, give me a. This is gonna be much harder than the previous check.
That brings it to a 14.
14. Sir, could you put your leg down, please?
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good call. Thank you very much for your help. I think that leads to a pretty good point of the no but or the yes and.
True. Yeah, I mentioned. I wanted to say this. As a DM, you can't always yes everything. Sometimes you have to bring the hammer down and say no because it would break something or be too ridiculous or whatever.
We're just too stupid.
So
Just stupid.
yeah, typically it's yes and, but if it's stupid, you go no, but I can give you this. So I try to do that.
Yeah, and that was a perfectly good scenario of it where I tried to do something that could go pretty well. I didn't really turn out well, so I tried one more way. Nevin was very gracious to let me try the charisma.
It was
way.
an 18 in my head. I was like, if you roll a nat 20 or something, maybe.
And after those 2 tries, I'm gonna give him a break and I'm gonna try something else.
All right.
So back to it.
Yeah, you see, he's just about to come back on stage. You see, he's getting his mouthpiece all dried off.
Is there a clear route to the backstage where he was?
To the backstage? Yeah, it's on the left side of the stage. There's a small staircase up, and it's literally just like a curtain you move, and it's like just the far left half of the stage. Probably like 6 by 10 feet, maybe. That's just curtained off. That's like their green room.
I'm gonna just go walk over there and see if I can just place the beer next to his water.
Yeah, for sure. I assume you want to do this stealthy?
Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth check, and I'll roll 2. One for him and one for the crowd. Blue will be him.
We chef. Here we go. God
Dude.
damn it! I'm
6
using my
again.
luck point for that.
Yeah,
I'm down
that's
to
fair.
1.
Guess what it fucking was. I want you to guess.
Here's a 20.
There's a nat 20. Yeah. Dude, a 6 probably would have fucking beat it. I rolled a 6 and a 2. No one is looking at you at all. He's so locked into his own shit as he walks on stage. The crowd turns. They're all looking at him. You just walk right up. No problem. Everyone just assumes you work there or something. Push back the curtain. Tink. Sit down. Walk off. No problems.
After that, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go up. He's on stage.
Yep. He walks up and he goes, "This one is called I'm the best teacher in the world, and every student I've ever had is stupid."
I start biting my tongue.
He starts going off. I'm so angry.
I'm just gonna be like, "Jeez, this guy stinks."
Give me a sleight of hand? No, not
Sleight of voice.
Yeah. What deception? I guess to have them not know.
Whatever
it was
you think. Yeah, whatever you think. I think either one of those could work.
I'll say deception. It's not really sleight of hand. 8. I thought it was a 6 again. I was about to be like, what the?
8 plus 2 plus 2. That's a 12.
2. This one's for the crowd. 13.
They're like,
Crowd don't like it. They go, "What? This guy's awesome." And the guy, he doesn't even notice it.
fuck.
The guy, who I should say, sorry, Cabinet Fridgeton doesn't pay you any mind at all. Doesn't even interrupt his song at all. He's still playing. The crowd's like, "Shut up! If you don't like it, leave."
I could play better than this guy. Fuck this guy. Yeah, fuck this. I guess I'm just gonna wait for him to finish the song.
Just mumble to yourself. Fucking stupid, yo.
Yes.
Yeah, he finishes the song. I'll give him a perception check. Let me use your dice. 12 plus 2. He notices you have, or he has a beer now on his stool. He's like, "Oh, thanks to whoever bought me this free drink. I appreciate it." Walks over, grabs the beer. One check to see if he catches anything. It's gonna be like a 20. If he beats a 20, he notices. 10, he doesn't notice. Sculls the beer, drinks it, comes out to play. Oh.
Cabinet Fridgeton.
Oh, he looks up. "What did you do to me? You, Bolo, no tone."
Cabinet Cuck check as I cast a vicious mockery on him.
Whoa.
Welcome to Vicious Mockery. I'm Gary Ryan Rose with your host.
And I'm Cabinet Fridge. All right. Yeah, what's the language on Vicious Mockery? Is it a save?
Vicious Mockery is a bard spell. It is a cantrip. Cantrips meaning I can cast them whenever I please. This has verbal components only, meaning I just have to say the insult. You unleash a string of enchanted insults to a target who you can see and can hear you. There'll be a whiz save on your end, beating a 12. If you can beat a 12, this does nothing to you. If you cannot, you take a d6 psychic damage as I just tear apart your ego. And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll before the end of your next turn. He's not phased.
Yeah, he passes. "Oh, my stomach's in a tizzy. I'm gonna fucking kill you." He pulls out a knife and runs at you angrily.
I hop on stage.
Yeah, let's roll initiative. So this is where most of the rules of D&D come in. Up until combat, it's mostly you and the DM talking about where you are, what's around you, doing things like sneaking around, talking to people, lying to people,
lore, yeah.
Having just like role playing, having fun. Combat is very rules forward. So we start with everyone rolling initiative. So right now, everyone's standing back. It's just you and your arch nemesis, Cabinet Fridgeton. He gets a 13. That is your 5th or 6th nat 20?
I think it's my 5th.
Dude, that dice is weighted as fuck. There's no fucking way.
It's hilarious because I never ever get nat 20s in actual D&D games. It's always me getting credit on and me rolling ones.
All right, well, yeah. So
one time I get it.
So initiative is just a d20 roll plus your dexterity, and with the higher number, it goes through from highest number to lowest number, and then it loops back around to highest once the lowest number does their turn.
And just to clarify, if you get like a 19 plus your dex and you're at like a 22 or something, a natural 20 still beats that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you get to act first as he runs at you with this knife here, clutching his stomach with one hand. You hear him shit himself. "Oh, you're gonna die over this. Nobody makes me shit my own poop."
Your, your shirts smell better than your tones.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do one more vicious mockery
Oh,
as I say
no.
that.
All right.
I guess,
Wisdom
yeah,
save. He fails. No. Yeah, roll damage.
You will. Oh, sweet. You'll take a 6 psychic damage,
Damn.
and you'll have disadvantage on your next attack roll, meaning that when you roll your next attack, you'll roll 2 d20s, and you'll take the lower number.
Sweet. Yeah, so right there, Ryan, Bolo used his action to cast a Vicious Mockery. On your action, there is the attack action, disengage action, which lets you walk away from combat without taking an opportunity attack. Typically, if you move out of melee range from an enemy near you, they get a chance to swipe at you while you move, unless you take the disengage action. But if you just moved, they would get to attack you. You can take the dodge action, which is to prep yourself. I think it gives people disadvantage if they attack you while you're dodging.
I almost want to say you take half.
Or you take half or something.
half damage. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a way to take less damage, regardless whether it's they hit you less or they hit you for less. You can also dash, which just doubles your movement. You can hide if you want to try to hide from the people attacking you, and there's the help action if you want to help somebody do something they're trying to do.
Which gives an advantage typically.
In this case, this guy is just going to attack. He's fired up. He's poisoned. He uses his movement. He closes the 20 feet that was in between you guys, 30 feet. He gets there, attacks with his dagger. I'll say he gets a +2 to both damage and attack, because whatever. Oh, he gets disadvantage from your spell. And he's also poisoned. So I think he had disadvantage anyway.
Sure, it's a double disadvantage. However, disadvantage does not stack, so it's just still roll 2 with the lower.
Yeah, he misses for sure. He slashes at you with his little dagger, but nothing. He's so sick. He vomits on himself. Blood all over his nice silk barge shirt. All I did was try to make you the best saxophone player, and now you're gonna kill me.
You threw a saxophone at my head.
It was to make you better. If you could dodge a saxophone, you can play a saxophone.
This is a dodgeball.
This is dodge. You don't get how much playing saxophone is like dodgeball, and that's why you'll never be as good as me.
You son of a bitch.
So on his turn, he had his movement, his action. He also has a bonus action and a reaction that you can take anywhere in that in that round before it goes back to his next turn. Doesn't have anything to do as a bonus action right now, and he didn't react to anything happening. A reaction.
Fridge magnet?
I do have your fridge magnet. I took that.
Thank you.
Do you want it?
Kind of. That's a.
Yeah, I figured it was like, it looked hand painted. I was like,
It was. Thank you. Anyways.
anyway, I'm derailed.
Bonus action, reaction.
Yeah, he doesn't have either. How would you explain what a reaction is?
Yeah. So as Nevin just went over, you have action, bonus action, reaction, and your movement. All of those on your turn you can use. Action, bonus action, and movement you can just use on your turn. Reaction you use on your off turn. So if it's my turn and I go to hit Nevin, he can use his reaction to do something if he has something that has a reaction.
Yeah.
Everything
a lot of
will
them are
stay.
like spells, like Hellish Rebuke, where you can do some damage if you get hit, or Shield, which you can cast to not get hit by something. How do you feel about throwing me a spell attack roll, trying to attack me with something here?
Yeah. Is he point blank range with me?
He is within 5 feet, yeah.
I'm gonna back up 10 feet. And I'll present you with opportunity attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll get an opportunity attack because he's just moving out of range. He's not disengaging. He still has disadvantage because he's poisoned. 15 plus 2. I said. Dagger's a D4 or D6.
D4.
Damn. 4 plus 2, 6 damage to you. As he cuts you pretty good. He gets your arm. Can't dodge a dagger either. That's why he'll never be nothing. That's why he'll never be nothing. Not quite my tempo. Slashes you with a knife.
That's crazy to say. That was a good line.
I haven't seen Whiplash. I've only seen clips.
Yeah, my whole character is based off of Whiplash. If you couldn't already tell. Anyways, as I'm backing up and I get slashed, I'm going to spin around with my saxophone and play a very loud, bassy tone, like a and then a chromatic orb is going to shoot out of the saxophone.
What color?
So starting off with chromatic orb, hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of acid, cold, poison, thunder, fire, or lightning at a creature. You can choose which one. That creature will take 3d8 damage of that chosen type on hit, and this will be a spell attack roll, so similar to a melee attack. You're trying to break the armor. If you match the armor, that still counts as breaking. And just a little bit on spell casting focus. Usually if you're a wizard or sorcerer or something along the sorts, you'll have a staff, a locket, an amulet, or a wand, something to cast your spells from, aka a spell casting focus. Usually this will help negate some of the cost of casting a spell, because casting a spell will have certain costs attached to it. For instance, if it asks for a powder of, gnome shit.
What spell is that?
Don't worry about it. We'll go back to Faker Fantasy.
I was going to say fake.
If it requires some fairy dust, for instance, your spell casting focus will negate that, and you can just cast a spell with whatever. However, us being cool DMs, we usually say fuck spell casting components entirely, because you're a spellcaster, you can just cast your spells, as long as you follow the verbal somatic components, it doesn't really matter. In this case, being a bard, my spell casting focus will be my instrument, and for flavor, it's going to shoot right out the saxophone. So I'm going to roll to attack. I have a +4 to my spell attack roll, so that's a 14 to hit.
I was going to say he had a 13, so that hits for sure.
And sorry, that's going to be, I'm just going to add insult to injury. Actually, no, for flavor, I'm just going to make it thunder. That's going to be 18 damage.
You hit him and his flesh rips off and it's just his bones, and then the bones fall into a pile. It's like Terminator.
I look in dismay.
Everyone's like, did you just poison that guy and then kill him?
It was self-defense.
No one wants to challenge you. They just went and watch you.
I immediately start playing.
Give us a performance check.
Motherfucker.
Dude, that dice is weighted as fuck. It's 6, 8, or 20. There's nothing else.
Hold on. But yes,
Let's just roll it a couple times.
Okay,
Let's see.
yeah.
Oh, are you using your luck point? 3, 4, 6, 1, 3.
You can't say this is weighted
Okay,
shit.
that's crazy. That's just very weird rolls today.
Yeah, I will use my final luck point of the day.
18. With your modifiers, that's over 20. Yeah, you win this crowd over. The waitress comes out with a mop and it's like, not again. Starts cleaning up all
I
the.
start kicking the bones off stage as I'm just going for the performance of my lifetime.
Yeah, you see kids in the front row catching the bones. Yay! This is an all ages show.
This is a bar.
Yeah, they got a lounge license. They can be in there until 9 p.m. The performance goes over very well. You play for about an hour, and then you see Clarice, your lady friend, shows up. This stinky tiefling woman. She's missing a few teeth. One of her horns is bent at a weird angle. She's got bad eyes. Oh, that's my boyfriend.
I'm gonna swing my saxophone over, hop off the stage, walk up to her, tilt her back, start making out with her, pause, throw up, go back to it.
Did you eat some bad root? Is that why you threw up, honey?
Yep. That's D&D in a nutshell.
Yeah. Quickly, the bartender comes up to you and goes, "Yeah, you killed our resident musician, but that was pretty good. How do you feel about playing here for the next month?"
My start to fame. Bolo, Hufflepuff, Myrmidon accepts.
All right, we'll have to remake the banners. You see all around are banners of his face with a saxophone. He's Cabinet Fridgeton. This tour is called Tones of the Master.
I will be called Deftones.
Oh. As credits roll, just some nice new metal for you. Sweet.
Yeah, that's D&D.
Yeah, it's a lot of role play, a lot of rolling a d20, some combat rules that we covered, and really it's up to the DM to make the world. So this was very fast and loose. Not much lore was written, but typically there'll be, who the major players in the world are, like evil guys, good guys, gods, kings, dragons, all that kind of stuff that the general people would know. All the cities and the towns, the areas where, dungeons might be, old dwarven ruins, stuff like that.
Funny side quests.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we are good. We've covered everything. Is there anything you'd like to touch on as we wrap up here?
I don't think so too much. I guess the only thing I'd like to touch on, or at least mention, would be we can even cut this out because it's not too huge. But think of it as like, for the most part, before combat is just a lot of ability checks and, as Nevin said, role play, and then in combat is your action economy and saving throws. Typically, we would probably go over a magic episode just because there's a lot more to magic than meets the eye.
Death saves. We just got to cover death saves quick.
Death saves.
When a player reaches 0 hit points, they go down, and then they have to roll a d20 until they either get 3 death saves or 3 death fails. I don't think you add anything to it, do you?
No.
You roll a d20. If it's a 10 or higher, it goes in your save column. If it's a 9 or lower, it goes in your fails. Once you get 3 fails, you die. Your character's dead. And then if you get 3 successes, you stabilize.
You're not up, but you're stable.
If you roll a nat 1, it's 2 death save fails. If you roll a nat 20, you pop up at 1 hit point, I think at the start of your turn.
I think so.
So in this case, 11, that would be 1 save. 4, well, and the way I described it, Cabinet he wouldn't be rolling for saves.
And this is a homebrew thing that I think most DMs should use, but it's really up to you. Is personally, I like to, as a player and as a DM, but in this case as a player, I like to roll my die behind the DM screen. I don't look at it. No one else, just he looks at it, just so my facial expressions don't give anything away. And we all don't know if I'm actually dying or not, because sometimes people metagame and they know that you have 3 chances or 3 rounds to do this, and if they see that you're about to get up or you're about to stabilize, they might not care or even get you. So it's better just to have that suspense and for it to be more of a pressing matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when people like being the guy who's down, it would add a lot more excitement for you, whereas otherwise you're just like, yeah, I'm stabilized. And then everyone else just fights, and then you sit there, and you're like, yeah, I'm still down.
Exactly.
No one
and
picks you up.
One more thing we should probably mention is how much hit points does your boy have?
I just gave him 14 at the start because he was poisoned. I think in the last one I gave him like 21 or something.
Well, for hypothetical sakes, Mr. Fridgeton has 14 hit points. If he gets hit for 14 or 15 hit points, he is now down. If he gets hit for more than his hit points, he starts to go into the negative, which doesn't really affect anything until he gets below his negative in max HP. So if he got to negative 14, dead.
And dead.
Dead. Like, absolutely. If he gets hit for negative 30, then you're fucking dead. Like,
Yeah, like you hit him for how much damage? It was a lot. It was like
first time was 6, and then it was like 14, I think, for the next time.
yeah, it wouldn't have done negative, but I described it like it did.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to clarify too, that if I were to hit him for negative, got him to negative 10 hit points, if I were to heal him, it wouldn't take off from his negative hit points. Those negative hit points are only there to represent how close you are to outright dying.
Yeah.
If I were to heal him for even 1 hit point, he would just pop up back to 1 hit point, not be at like negative 9.
Yeah. In terms of being healed, negative 10 is the same as 0.
Exactly.
Okay, sweet.
Sweet.
That's everything we wanted to cover today.
We'll catch you later. Check out our Instagram page at ChiquiddlePod and
Check
our
out the
TikTok page.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's the same. It's
Chiquiddle Pod.
Chiquiddle_pod.
Okay, word.
CIQTL. There'll be a link.
CIQTL. Can I press that line? I think that's it.
And then we'll just fade out.
Okay, word. CIQTL. Can I press that?
Oh my god, it didn't record.